everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the Punjabi look of this different regions of Pakistan project that I've been working on. So of course I had to do a Punjabi look because I am from Lahore, Pakistan. I am obsessed with the color combination of this outfit. This is actually an older outfit. It used to be my mom's. I don't know why I never wore it ever in my life before, but I feel like cotton candy right now and I'm loving it. Let me just give you a little twirl of the outfit. So I have this whole paranda thing going on. My mom did my paranda this morning and I've been wearing this in my hair all day long and it's literally weighing my hair down right now. I haven't worn a paranda in such a long time. I actually miss it. And also I have jhumke. Jhumke are hella Punjabi, so that's why I didn't want to wear any other jewelry because I felt like the jhumke were my statement piece of the day. Yeah, shout out to Danish for helping me pin up this dupatta. It was really complicated, you guys. I had so many technical difficulties while I was filming this look today. I don't know why, just because of the dupatta, and then also I had an allergic reaction and then my eyes started watering like mid-video and then I had to stop and then wait for it. But yeah, I have had a lot of ups and downs filming this look for you guys today. Tomorrow will be the finale of my different looks of Pakistan project and I'm gonna end it with a big bang, so make sure you guys check that out. If you guys haven't seen the previous looks that I created on the different regions, make sure you check those out too. They're all very different but similar in so many ways. Let me know some of the ways that you guys notice. I noticed one thing is, okay, so aside from like the colors and fabric, which is obvious, those are going to be different, but also the embroidery is very different, the jewelry is very different, the customs, the culture, even the language in a lot of these regions, they all speak different languages even though they're in the same country. This specific look is very special to me because I am from Lahore, Pakistan, which is located in the region of Punjab. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look right here, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm starting with my eyes for this look. I've already primed my lids. I'm going to do my brow bone highlight and I'm going in with MAC rice paper and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone. So I'm filming this look today and actually before I started filming I went to my mom's house who lives like 30 minutes away just to tell her to tie a paranda in my hair for this look for today. So obviously this is the Punjabi look for this 5-part different looks of Pakistan project that I've been working on. I myself am Punjabi. I'm from Lahore, Pakistan. So this look is really realistic for me. The only thing is, so I don't own a lot of silver jewelry, especially silver desi jewelry. So one thing I wanted to highlight were the jhumke for the Punjabi look. I wanted to wear like a tika necklace with this whole look too, but I couldn't find the right one that would go with this. Okay, so because I'm wearing kind of pastel colors, I'm going into the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. And from this palette, I'm going to go into Crash and Karma to kind of start out my crease. I'm going to go into Cosmic right here and a little bit of Ultraviolet to get like the perfect color to put on my lid. So I'm kind of mixing the two and applying them and it's just creating this pretty lavender sheen color. This part doesn't really matter because I am going to use a loose glitter on top of it, but I still wanted to put down a base so I can see the color underneath and also to just make that glitter pop really well. Now I'm just going back into the crease just to soften it up a little bit and then I'm going to go into the glitter. So I am flicking the crease shade out. You hear that thunder? There's about to be a tropical storm today. I'm pissed because I wanted to have my photo shoot for this Punjabi look on a jarpai. So I borrowed a jarpai from my parents' house and I brought it to my house so I could do the photo shoot for this look. But it's about to storm and I didn't even get to finish this look yet. So hopefully I'm done and it hasn't stormed yet and I can do my photo shoot outdoors. But if not, then it's gonna have to be an indoor jarpai photo shoot. Okay, the glitter I'm using today is by NYX Cosmetics and it's in the shade MGLI03. I'll leave it linked below because I don't know if these are actually the names of it. Yeah, it's MGLI03. It's a very good loose glitter. I have used this before, not on myself. I used this on, I think I used this on Bisma for her birthday look. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check it out on Instagram. I did one of my friend Bisma's makeup look for her birthday party and she wanted pink glitter, so I used this. So the cool thing about this glitter is even though it's pink, it has specks of different colors in it, so it's gonna work perfectly for this look. And I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia glitter adhesive and I'm just gonna apply this so that I can stick the glitter on. And please do this in small sections. Every time I do it, I say that do it in small sections, and then I myself end up going into a huge section. So although I'm Punjabi, I'm from Pakistan and I'm a Pakistani Punjabi. There are different types of Punjabi, so you can have Indian Punjabis as well. So while I'm doing this, I'm gonna just talk about some stereotypes that I've heard about Punjabis, and I'll let you know if my family and me personally follow into those stereotypes. Okay, so one stereotype about Punjabis is that they're loud. That is 100% true for my family. Every time you go into my family's house, or like my parents or whatever, we are all, it sounds like we're shouting at each other, but we're not. That's just how we talk to each other. So that is 100% correct for my fam. Stereotype number 2, Punjabi people eat a lot. That is so true. We eat so much. Every other hour we all get hungry. But I think that's also because we all have like a fast metabolism in my family. So we eat a lot like every other hour. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump to eyeliner real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and see if I need to add some more shadows and maybe deepen up this outer V section right here. But I wanna do my eyeliner first so that I can see the shape of it. So today I'm gonna be using the Moxie Lash Liquid Magnetic Eyeliner. And I'm using this eyeliner today because I'm gonna be using these lashes by the brand Moxie Lash. They are magnetic eyelashes, so this is what they look like. I'm using the style, it's called Sexy Lash, okay? So I've never used these lashes before. If you want a full review on these specific magnetic lashes, please let me know in the comment section below and I'll do that for you. But this is also going to be kind of a first impression in this look of these lashes because I've never tried them before. And you have to use the eyeliner from that line, otherwise they won't stick to the magnetic lashes. So I want to see if this eyeliner is good or not. So I'm going to go ahead and do my wing and then we'll go from there. I can already tell that this eyeliner sucks. It's not even going on as black, but it's okay because I only need this to stick the lashes on, and then if you want you can go in with your regular eyeliner of choice on top of it just so that it can smooth out the color and stuff. So I'm sloppily applying this at this point just so that the lashes have something to stick to. Okay, got my lashes on. Okay guys, I just roughly applied those Moxie lashes and I'm not gonna lie to you, they suck. I'm not even gonna do a review video on these stupid lashes, so I'm not gonna use these. First of all, I thought the design was shit, and second of all, it's just not sticking. So I'm just gonna go into my regular lashes. These are the Allure London Definition lashes in the number 126, and I'm gonna fix up my line, put on my lashes, and then I'll come back to you guys. Okay, I just fixed my eyes. It looks so much better now. Now I'm going back into my Huda Beauty palette and I'm gonna go into the shade Hot Mess, which is this matte purplish color right here. I'm taking it on a pencil brush. This is by Lavish, and I'm just gonna kind of color in the outer V slightly just to like deepen it up and define it some more. Okay, I'm going to take a break from the eyes and I'm going to move on to the face. I am taking the Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick. It's just a priming stick, and I'm going to use that to kind of prime this area underneath my eyes. I already had moisturizer on my skin and primer on my skin before I started filming, but as I was doing my eye makeup and I kept rubbing underneath my eyes with a tissue to kind of clean up, I probably wiped some of it off. So I'm literally just focusing this primer right underneath the eye area where I kept wiping off. For foundation, I'm going into the Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Baklava. So because I'm not wearing a necklace and this shirt has a pretty low neck, I even took some foundation down to like my chest part that shows. I mean, it's not really going to show because the way I'm going to pin my dupatta is going to be a very traditional dupatta pinning, which is going to cover my neck anyway. but you know, just in case, if you have a pretty deep neck, and especially if you're not going to be wearing a necklace, you need to make sure that your neck is matching your face. So I did tan quite a bit because I've been going to the beach a lot lately, so I know that a lot of my foundations right now don't match me perfectly, but I can still make them work with bronzer and stuff. So I mean, this is just how I like to kind of trick my skin into matching better. For concealer, because I've used pretty much every single thing Huda Beauty, I am using the Huda Beauty concealer in the shade Granola. And this stuff is potent, so you don't need a lot of it. What were we talking about for this video? Oh yeah, okay, so stereotypes about Punjabis, and I was gonna tell you if they're true to me and my family or not. Okay, so I don't wanna just do bad stereotypes, let's do good stereotypes too. So a lot of people say that Punjabi people are very welcoming and they're very open and stuff. That is 100% true for my family. They're very welcoming. Every time I used to have friends come over to my house growing up, they literally would tell me that they're like obsessed with my family and that we're so close and stuff like that. And also, every close friend that I've ever had would pretty much become part of my family, because that's how welcoming my parents have been towards like my friends and outsiders and stuff. So that's actually a good stereotype. So yeah, that's 100% true to me and my family. Let's see, there's some other ones. Okay, so a lot of people think Punjabi people are pandu. Pandu meaning, I don't know what pandu is in English. What is pandu in English? Like a fool? I don't know, something like that. If you know what it is, comment below. But pandu, P-E-N-D-U, what does that mean in English? I think the closest word to it would be like stupid, or not stupid, but like a fool, I guess, or like ghetto, but not really, like not as harsh. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of people think that Punjabis are pandu and that we're very like traditional, old school, like village type Pakistani people. Is that true about my family? No. So we're not from the village. I am Punjabi, but we're not from any village. My mom grew up in a city. She grew up in Model Town, Lahore. And my dad is from literally a street called Santanagar, which I'm pretty sure you guys have never heard of, but it's literally just a random street. So we're not villager Punjabi people. I'm sure somebody in our family, like long relatives, probably reached back to like some kind of Punjabi village family. But my immediate family, they're not villagers. We're just city Lahori Punjabis. So I mean, that part depends on where you're from. I'm about to bake my eyebrows, so I'm just really quick touching up my eyebrows in certain areas. They do look a little boxy, but it's okay because once I put powder on them, they'll soften up. Oh, actually, before I even go into setting powder, I'm gonna go into the LA Girl Velvet Bronzing Stick. So I'm applying that right now because I am gonna set it with bronzer on top, but I also wanna use cream today. Okay, so another stereotype about Punjabis, we eat a lot of veggies and dahi. Dahi is yogurt. That is 100% true for my family. My mom is obsessed with sabziyan, cooked vegetables, and I need to eat every single meal with yogurt or raita on the side. I can't eat anything without raita on the side, and if I wanted to eat yogurt plain, I could totally do that. It wouldn't faze me. I know a lot of people are like, ew, how can you just eat yogurt like that? Because it's not a thing really to just eat plain unflavored yogurt. My mom actually makes her own yogurt, so I've been spoiled with yogurt my whole life. But yeah, that's 100% a Punjabi thing to eat yogurt and to eat vegetables and stuff like that. Another really famous Punjabi food is paratha. Any kind of stuffed paratha, you already know a Punjabi is behind that. So my mom makes like aloo ke parathe, gobi ke parathe, you name it, any kind of paratha, keeme ke parathe. And anytime I know that there's aloo ke parathe being made in the house, I am the first one in there, or my mom will save me some because she knows that we all love parathas. And actually, when I first got married to Danish used to come, and like my mom always used to force feed him, you know, that's like a typical Desi thing to do. But also Punjabis, like, they love doing stuff like that. They love to force feed you and give you stuff until your stomach literally can't handle it anymore. So Danish always blames his weight gain on my mom and her always feeding us and giving us food. And it's 100% true. That stereotype is 100% true. Okay, since we're still on this Huda Beauty thing, I'm gonna go into her loose powder. This is in the shade Blondie. It's their yellow loose powder. Now, to be honest, this powder is a little bit too yellow for me, but I think I can make it work because I have a lot of concealer and foundation on, and if I need to brighten it up a little bit later, I can still do that. So I'm first gonna make sure I don't have any creases, and then I will pick it up with my wet sponge and apply it. Alright, I'm switching to a brush. Since I don't need to bake because I've already done my eye makeup, I'm just dusting off this powder right away. And now I'm gonna bake my brows a little bit. Or not bake them, but set them with some of this powder too. I've been loving setting my brows with powder lately because I feel like it just makes them look a lot more natural and it keeps them in place. Okay, I'm going into the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I'm going to take the banana colored powder and peach colored powder to brighten up my highlight zones, and then I'm going to also set my contour with the contour colors from this palette. So Punjabi people in Pakistan, obviously they speak Punjabi, they don't speak Urdu. I mean, they do also speak Urdu. So my parents, they speak Punjabi, but my dad and my mom actually have always spoken to us kids in Urdu. I don't know why, I think it's like a formal thing. So I never picked up on the language Punjabi, but I do understand it. So like if my parents ever had a conversation with me in Punjabi, which was rare, my dad would, my mom wouldn't, but I would understand. So as I'm working on my powder contour, there's one thing that I want to get off my chest. Does aloo belong in biryani or not? Aloo is potato, okay? Do potatoes belong in biryani is like the ongoing debate of biryani in Pakistan, and I'm sure India too. But I just want to put it out there that sometimes my mom does put aloo in biryani, and I am not mad at that. I actually like aloo in biryani, but I feel like a lot of people, they are like, oh, aloo doesn't belong in biryani. Some people think aloo does belong in biryani. Is aloo in biryani a Punjabi thing or not? I'm not sure about that. I actually wonder that a lot. There are some people from around different parts of Pakistan who think that it belongs and some who don't. I always thought it was just my family who put aloo in biryani, but I do think there are other families who also do that, but I'm not sure. So if you know, let me know, because I've always wondered. So I am going a little bit strong on the contour just because my hair is going to be tied up for this look. I mean, my hair is going to be like this. I'm just going to fix it up, but it's in a paranda, so obviously I need to make sure that my face looks sculpted since my hair is a little bit pinned back. For blush and highlighter today, I'm going to go into the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette, and I'm going to use the shades Zanzibar for my blush, and then I'm going to use Seychelles for my highlight. So the area that I grew up in, my Desi community, everybody who's from Pakistan in this area, they've always been from Karachi, Pakistan, not Lahore. There's actually very few people from Pakistan, Lahore, that I know in my community. So aside from me having identity crisis for being a Pakistani American, I've also had identity crisis for being from Lahore, Pakistan, when all my friends, or all my Pakistani friends who I grew up with, were all from Karachi. I was always confused because things that they did or the way that they spoke was a little bit different than the way that I grew up. Another difference that I have personally found out after being married, because my husband, Danish, he is from Karachi, Pakistan. So he's not Punjabi, but his family, I've always noticed that their Urdu is also very different than the way that my family speaks Urdu. Their dialect is very formal, whereas our dialect is very informal, and that's always something that I've noticed. I talked about it in one of my videos where we speak in Urdu for the vlog video. It was like a Rama vlog or something in the past. So, I mean, that's one thing that I've noticed a lot. Okay, so this is where I'm at with the face makeup and the eye makeup. I do need to finish up the eyes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. First, I'm gonna take some kajal and I'm gonna line my upper and lower waterline with this. And I'm letting it get all smudgy and messy and stuff because I do still need to smoke out my lower lash line. So for my lower lash line, I'm going back into the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. I'm going into this shade right here. It's called Mercury. It looks more teal than it is in the pan, but it should be like a bluish color. So my outfit has blue and like lavender in it. So I want to do blue on the lower lash line because clearly I did like a lavender type of light pink almost on the lid. So I want to do the blue part for my lower lash line. And then to kind of turn it light blue, because I feel like it is showing up a little bit teal in some places, I'm going on top of it with this shade right here. It's called Super Moon. So I'm literally mixing this color and then that shade right there, Mercury, and it's creating like this lightish blue shade. I just realized I didn't do like that inner corner extension thing that I always do, so I'm about to do that right now. Now I am going into this Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner. This is in the shade Spandex for that inner corner detail thing that I always do. Okay, and now for mascara, I'm taking the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes Mascara since we are doing Huda Beauty pretty much full face for this look. Okay, I just came back from a food break and now I'm going to do my lips, which is the final step for the makeup part of this look. Combination of these two right here, which is number 102 and 67 by Sephora Cream Lip Stain. I'm going to first apply this like lavender lilac shade. I feel like I used this lip combo in my lavender look, but what I'm going to do now, so I only applied like a little bit because you don't need a lot of it to get the pigment, so I'm going to mix in 67 on top of it and see what shade that makes. Okay, so this is what I've got right now, and finally I'm going to take number 81 and put that on top to give it like the final color. So this is more of a deep mauve color. Okay, so this is the color that I ended up with. I'm happy with it. I don't know why I had to take 3 different liquid lipsticks to get it, but this is what I've got. This is it for the makeup part of this look. So my hair's already tied up in this baranda, so I just need to fix it up a little bit. It has been a while since my mom put my hair in this baranda, and it's almost sort of weighing down my hair, so that's why my hair is kind of coming apart, but I'm just gonna fix it up. Okay, so these are the pieces that I pulled out to the front and kind of recurled a little bit because I want it to kind of be like a little bit messy. So now for the dupatta. This is the dupatta, so it has double shades in it. Now this one is lilac. I did a lavender look, that was lavender. Now looking at this color, I know that this is lilac and that was lavender. For the dupatta, now I'm gonna pin up this dupatta Punjabi style. Cause you know, Punjabi girls always have their dupatta kind of like wrapped up around their neck like this hanging. So I'm gonna have to stand up to do this. I'm gonna go pin it and then I'll come back and show you guys obviously. But basically what it is you have to stand up. My dupatta is really long, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pin both sides here and then let it dangle. Okay, so I will be right back and you'll see what I'm talking about. And this is the final look. This dupatta pinning was very complicated. Even this isn't properly pinned up, but I mean, you guys get the idea. You can pin up your dupatta however you want, but I have seen a lot of girls like modern day Punjabi looks where dupattas will be pinned up from the side and then it just kind of dangles, but that's personal preference. Other than that, that's it for this look. I got my paranda on, I got my nose hoop on, I'm feeling hella traditional. This look is probably my favorite look. I know I said that after every look, but for real, I think this look is my favorite just because I feel myself in this look because I am a Pakistani Punjabi girl. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on my channel. Don't forget to give me a like on your way out. Comment any future video requests you have from me and show some love, you guys. Follow me on Insta, TikTok, Snapchat. I'm on all of them. Make sure you are up to date with me. I had so much fun creating this look. Shout out to the region of Punjab in Pakistan and shit, India too, because there's a Punjab in India too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!